Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
What's going on, everybody? We're back here with another episode of The Dental Den, and today we're going to be bringing you a special conversation, hosted by my two colleagues right here because, hey, they passionate about this conversation. I know y'all on the internet are too, so today we want to talk to y'all about these veneer techs, man. These veneer techs, the ones who want to go get the certifications, the little workshops at Home Depot and things like that. So you know what I'm saying? Let's just get into it because I know, hey, y'all got a lot to say about these veneer techs.
I do.
So who want to start first, really?
You want to go ahead and start telling what a veneer tech is?
Well, a veneer tech has been recently going viral because there's this Kingpin, Veneer Bandit, Princess Cuts is what she go by, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She started this organization to where you do a 2-day course, and she's teaching people how to become veneer techs in 2 days. And it's just so sad to see so many people go into it because they don't understand like the health risks in the long term. So there's a lot of stuff going on TikTok right now.
Yeah, it's like a huge thing right now on TikTok, the veneer tags. But one thing I will say before I dive deep into the veneer tags, I really do feel like dentistry is the most disrespected doctoral program. And I say that because I don't know another doctoral program or profession where you can act like you're someone else and practice that for so long and get away with it. And then host classes to give people certificates for it.
You're training other
people.
people.
Yeah, there's no way I can go out and pretend I'm a gynecologist, have an office, and welcome women in and work on them and not get in trouble for it. Yeah. And why does it take so long for them to like get called? I don't get it.
Yeah.
So the way it was put to me is like, it's kind of similar to like lashing. Like it's like a certification. However, two people out there, these are not eyelashes. I'm sure y'all saw that video, but your eyelashes are gonna grow back.
Yeah.
Your hair is gonna grow back.
Yes.
But your teeth, once them things gone, they're gone. So this is not something you can just go get a certificate for. So let's just talk about comparing the 2-day program to the course of dental school. That's 4 years to 2 days, right? That don't even sound right. That don't sound right. So are y'all trusting yourselves, the people who went to a 2-day weekend course? That's crazy.
And that's just 4 years for dentistry. It takes 8 years to become a dentist. You got to do the 4 years for undergrad to even become a dentist. And then not even that, you have to go get trained to do veneers. We don't get training for doing veneers in dental school. We have to go get training outside of that, which is not long. It's definitely not 2 days. Yeah. But,
2 years. 2-3 years. But that brings me into another topic because actually it just got sent to my phone twice yesterday, but you got a little video going viral on TikTok right now because there's a new Kingpin in town and she ain't doing veneers. She's slanging braces. That is wild.
Yeah.
Listen, if y'all think the veneers is bad, slanging braces out your garage is even worse because the things we've seen right now, we literally had a lecture at the beginning of this semester where a dentist was saying that somebody got braces put on at an outside resource other than a doctor of dental surgery, and it literally resorbed all their bone. It looked good at first, but then the braces did so much damage to the underlying bone. It was like she had no foundation. Her teeth started wavering and everything. So
and they can't fix that.
To that woman, to that young lady, I seen the video, and that's you. That's you.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I can show you some more videos of what you could look like in the future. So I highly recommend you go get that work looked over by a professional. Please.
I don't think people understand that you see a procedure done and you're like, oh, I can do that. But you have to understand, these are dental practitioners. They understand the science, they understand the occlusion, the dental anatomy, everything about what they're doing. So it might look easy to you, but that's because they are professionals and they went to school for it. And that just brings up a whole nother topic because it's like, you gotta go 8 years in dental school minimum, and it don't take most people 8 years. More than likely, it's gonna take more than 8 years. It's gonna be more like 10 or 12 years, realistically speaking, to get a dental degree. So, and on top of that, orthodontics is a whole nother 4 years. So it's like, bare minimum, you're gonna spend 12 and you going to somebody who doing it out of their house.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
I think people that want that aesthetic of having veneers and getting it quick, they think it's like going to Colombia and getting a BBL. Those are doctors out there doing those procedures. They're just not good doctors, and they're not from the United States. So our schooling is different. So they're thinking like, oh, if they can do it and people go out the country and do this, I can stay in the States and get it for cheaper. No. And these people are charging like $1,200 to $2,000 for a full set of veneers. That's the price of one
veneer. I mean, depending on materials too. That's depending on materials. But usually, like we just had Dr. Neighbors. Shout out to Dr. Neighbors, good cosmetic dentist here in Nashville. But these things ain't cheap. We talking about $2,500 at two. What little baby say? I think he said it first. $2,500 at two. Yeah. So some people is really out here putting over $50,000 in their mouth, and y'all think y'all getting quality work for $2,000? Come on now. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. We just don't want to see it happen to you. Because I'm telling you, the maintenance in the long run is going to be way, way more expensive than what you paid up front for new teeth. So, hey, we just want to do y'all solid. And speaking on the veneers and everything, like, what are some of the things that what are some of the horror stories that maybe you guys have seen, like, with this whole, so they haven't really come out yet with the veneer techs, but it's like, forget veneer techs. What about practicing dentists who've done things in other countries and people have come back and had to like get work done? Mm-hmm. So these are professionals, by the way, y'all, and they still can be some complications.
It's just at the end of the day, it boils down to like education. The way that the dentists here in America, they go through the rigorous coursework, it's not the same as it is overseas. Mm-hmm. So that's why if I were to get veneers myself, I would kind of steer away from the overseas dentistry. No disrespect towards them, it's more profound education here. Mm-hmm. And I want the best work and I want the most quality work, so I'm gonna go to the US where they do it the right way. I don't wanna have to think about the long run. So.
Yeah, and that's no disrespect to any overseas practicing doctor, because there are some people who do good work. It's just a matter of finding that right person. Whereas in the US, you maybe can find 4 in one specific state. So it's like you have to just do your research. You got to do your research, y'all.
Raven, what you think?
One thing I will say is, how like people will be turned off about like knockoff stuff or like knockoff J's or knockoff purses and stuff like that.
But they're not turned off about
knockoff teeth.
How y'all gonna do that? How y'all gonna do that?
Like, it blows my mind. Like, you don't want to invest in something that will save you money in the long run, will look better, will, save your health and everything. You'll just go to someone's basement to get it done. But you won't do that for some J's. You want the real deal on your feet.
That's a great point.
But you don't want the real deal in your mouth. So it's crazy.
That one, huh?
It just popped around. It's so crazy to me. I cannot believe people are doing this and getting away with it. That one girl, I think her name on Instagram is like everything by whoever. So she does teeth, lashes, hair, everything. This girl's been doing veneers for almost 3 years. Oh. And she has not like been caught or anything. And I think they all deserve jail, at least 8 years. Because I have to do 8 years to school and they should pay at least $500,000.
Jeez, man.
I know it's harsh, but
listen, if she get on the Supreme Court, y'all
mess up. Y'all mess up.
People always talk about fake cane. I'm like, yo, teeth fake.
They fake. They so fake.
And then you got the cheaper version of the fake. Yes. Like, that's crazy. But nah, like, it's all about the quality. And just like we say, it's so many underlying things that go into veneers that, like, you cannot just slap composite onto, teeth. Even people who get approved through a consult for veneers through a licensed dentist, sometimes it may not be the best fit for them. So you think if you go to somebody's garage, they're giving you a full examination to actually understand if you have perio, if you have any type of malocclusion, if you have crossbite, overbite. These things have to be corrected before you can just slap composite over your teeth. These type of things have to be corrected, and they have to be corrected in the proper manner. So I'm telling y'all gotta come see Lit Dentist, you gotta come see Dr. Foster, or you gotta come see your boy student Dr. Keith, one or the other. Or, that'll be in about 3 years now.
Okay. Y'all also have to be mindful of cross-contamination and getting contagious diseases from these instruments if they're not sterilizing.
This is real. This is real. You can't just throw these instruments in a pot of hot water and boil the bacteria off. These things go through a very, very calculated process. called a sterilization process, and unless you own an autoclave at your house, you ain't doing it right.
Yeah.
Not doing it right. Yeah, man, but I don't know. This topic just it's like a wide range of things to talk about. But now I think the best advice is just like y'all just don't do it. Don't do it, y'all. Yeah. Save yourselves, save your health, save your money. Yeah. You know they say cheap isn't always good, and that's in anything. You always pay for quality. Mm-hmm. And like Raven said, that's whether you buying fashion, whether you're getting food products, anything in life, you're always paying for quality. So why would you short yourself in the quality of your oral health?
Right. And also, if you already have nice looking teeth and you just want them to be white, stay tuned because we'll have a video on whitening your teeth and what we use in our dental oral care.
Yep. That kind of brought up a good point too, because, and I may have already said it, but sometimes people who literally want veneers and go to a professional, you're not always approved for veneers. So sometimes y'all veneers isn't even the best option for y'all, man. A lot of y'all have beautiful smiles and just need a little bit of maybe ortho work or a whitening or maybe a little composite reconstruction. But no veneer, touch up. We like to polish things too, y'all. We don't always have to just give you a whole new mouth. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, piano keys.
Yeah. Because one thing about it, once they put in there, it costs to take them out too. Yeah. So y'all gotta think about that, man. Y'all gotta think about that when y'all getting these veneers, because hey, it's a process, and it's one that we want y'all to be best informed about before y'all make this decision. I know Lit Dentist does. I know Student Dr. Foster does. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, hey, I'm here to tell y'all we want y'all to be as safe as possible. All right, man. Well, as you also know, here at the Dental Den, we love to leave y'all with the gem of the day. And today, what's up, Raven? You got the gem of the day, right?
I do. The gem of the day is to be confident. Be confident in everything, especially with your smile. Okay? Don't feel like you have to get veneers because you see everybody else doing it or it's so white. Just be confident in your smile. It's okay.
Yeah. My gem of the day will be my video from TikTok.
You
can find it right here.
I got my braces done in somebody's room. What's tea? My shit right, though. That's me. Don't play with it. Yeah.
You got your braces done in somebody's room. What's tea? The tea is boiling up under the braces. You slow cooking gingivitis. Just because somebody's materials are sterilized does not give them the qualifications, doesn't give them the credentials in order to perform such procedures. And you mean to tell me this person is going out of their way to actually sterilize material when they already are doing something unethical? You believe that? And who's to say there isn't cross-contamination if she has to go way somewhere else just to sterilize the material? You said that she went to dental school, dropped out because she couldn't afford it, and now she's doing braces on the side. Anybody who has ever been to dental school like myself knows that that's just straight cap.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
First of all, orthodontic work, you got to do a whole residency for that. So at least she'd be certified as a DDS, dentist, licensed dentist, if she's doing orthodontic work. So that's cap. You might not have any problems right now because it's still early. But later on down the road, it's going to cost you 10 times as much just to fix what you're doing now. People think, okay, just because these procedures seem easy to do, that's all there is to do. And that's not true. That's the reason that you have to go to school, professional school, for 4 whole years just to be certified as a dentist. Do not fall for these traps. Please go to a licensed professional, I beg you. And then she had the nerve to say, that's me. Yeah,